Welcome back. The World Youth Forum is going to take place on Saturday in the coming few days in the Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh. It's an event where the younger generation will participate and have the chance to make discussions, meet policymakers, gain more experience for their future, and it will be a great chance that will benefit them in all the fields they are going to take part in. To know more about this event, we are joined today by Marwan Abdel Ghani, and he is a student in the Faculty of Arts, Sohag University, and a participant in the World Forum, and Hala Abdel Rahman, and she's a student in the Faculty of Mass Comm, Bani Suef, and participant also in this event. Hello and welcome to Nile Cruise.
Welcome.
Marwan, let's start with you. Tell us more about this. Of course, it's a new experience for you. And let's know, is it the first time to participate in such an event?
Yes, it's the first time.
Okay. How did you get the chance to take part in this conference?
Well, I think the beginning was in Mediatopia Foundation. It's a camp for media students and for young journalists to train them on the new media methods. It was the first thing in the camp in 2016. I began in this time by training. After that, last month, Dr. Muhammad Said Mahfouz, he is principal in this foundation. He bought a test in language. Then he bought a test in talking about a little political subjects. Then he chose us.
Okay, Hala, and what about you?
Me, of course, it's maybe the same. I just began my trip with Mediatopia from 2 years ago. From 2 years ago, with the 6th and the 7th and the 8th camp. Dr. Muhammad nominated us to participate in the forum according to two tasks. He asked us first about our language skills. After that, he made us a task consisting of video of only 1 minute to talk about peace journalism. A lot of us sent about it, and he have chosen maybe about 10 or 12, and others too disabled with us, and that's it.
Okay, Marwan, did you prepare something to participate in this event, a speech, or do you study what you're gonna do?
Well, not particularly a speech, but just I wanted to talk about some serious subject in my district. I'm from Sohag, and we have a serious problem with media there. We are a section in faculty in university. We don't have that training. We don't have that. Even the big newspapers, big channels, they don't view us with the right angle. So I wanted to put a spot on that. Also, tourism in Sohag is drowning. We have a lot of temples. We have a lot of objects that can be viewed with a larger image, beautiful image, but it's just thrown away for ignorance, for nothingness. Although we have a lot of student activities, a lot of activities that may improve this, but it's not have the right help. So I wanted to make a spot on all of that so that we can improve it.
Okay, Hala, and what's your target participating in such an event?
I think my participation was gonna be about the gap between experiences between those experts and young journalists. I can remember that I have attended before a conference in DMC for youth, and just experts, they didn't come. I think it's something to speak about, that we have to exchange experiences between experts, those of high level, and those young journalists to make something great. The second point, I think the plot in that conference is gonna be to engage with other cultures, and exchange experiences between each other.
Okay, Marwan, if you had the chance to meet with a policy makers figures and of course there will be other figures, what do you plan to do? Do you have any suggestion that you want to tell them?
Well, it would be a great chance to view my problems. I wanted to tell some big shot to take a look in my university before of everything. It's just every attention goes to dentistry, to mass communication gets nothing. Last year, we asked the principal to have a newspaper for us, media students. And he just told us, you will have a little money to begin it. And for one edition for the year. And this is a crisis. We can't do this, we can't train more. Even a lot of tools we don't have, computers, cameras, we don't have anything of that. So I want to tell them, just take a look at Sohag, take a look at the Upper Egypt. We don't have that source of information or that source of technology.
Marwan, a while ago off air you told me that you had a problem in Asyut,
Sohag.
in Sohag, sorry, and you said that there's a problem regarding media. This country is not, this governorate is not covered with media. So tell me more about this.
Well, we don't have any serious newspaper in there. Mm-hmm. It's just yellow newspaper that aims only for advertisement. No training, no real experience, no real experiment of media. They are just focused on writing a particular block of news, and that's not a thing. We can't learn from that. And when we see others and a lot of governments, a lot of foundations, we just say, well, what can we do? Mm-hmm. I can't take chances in Cairo a lot. We have a semester that we have to attend. When we can travel 1, 2, 3 times, then what? It's not a chance. We have to take the chance from Cairo and Sohag. Also, if there's some big shots and media came, it's just occasionally and it's for show, or it's little time, just 1 month in a whole year, and that's not enough, of course.
Okay. About you, Hala, definitely you have some problems in the governorate. So, what are your ideas that you want? Do you want to discuss these problems in the conference?
Seriously, not. But my specific problem is exchanging experiences between experts and yacht. I don't think we only need to talk. We need them also to listen to us. The particular field, of course, there's a problem with all governorates, not only Beni Suef, and it's also in Cairo. I see that. Maybe because of the short distance, I can travel a lot and have the chance to participate with other experts and that stuff, but not always.
Okay, Marwan, what are your ideas regarding solving such problems in your governorate? Do you have any ideas out of the box?
Yes, first of all, we have to make an institution in Upper Egypt, in every governorate, to train media students. Also, we have to make even a sample channel to let us go to the experience. We don't have to appear in televisions or real newspapers. Maybe it's fake, but it will give us the experience. In Getubia camp, it was 5 days. We are going it's a camp, we are going to train, we are going to know things, but in a second we didn't feel that. We were in a real newspaper, we were in a real studio. It feels like it's real. We are feeling how to be a journalist, how to be in the media. We need this in Upper Egypt. not only in TV.
Okay, Marwan, getting the chance to participate in such an event, how do you see it? It's important for you personally.
Well, it's a big chance. Also, I'm totally frightened. It's my first time. A lot of big shots, a lot of foreigners. But I can say I feel happy, very happy too. I will engage with other cultures. I will engage with real experts in media, real experts in political circle. And that's, for me, as students of third year, it's a big chance. I see it as the beginning of everything. I can go from there and I will reach something.
Okay, Hala, how about you?
For me, I think it would be a really chance to engage with other cultures and exchanging experiences. Maybe I'll be having a platform, wide platform that I couldn't reach in my country, maybe one day.
Marwan, if I ask you about your future plans, what do you have?
Well, for a future, I aim for media. I aim for a new media, peaceful one. I see television a lot and it's not that shiny. So I want to make us feel more confidence in our media. I will make them feel it's near. We don't talk about something imaginary here. We don't talk about fairy tales. We are in your reality. I want to touch this. I want to touch the real reality in Egypt. Also, I want to participate in the political circle in Egypt. I want to make a change that will affect people's life, that will affect my life and Zaya's life.
Okay, and how do you expect will be the outcome of this conference so far?
Well, I expect it as a successful one, of course. I don't know well what's the plans they are making there, because even if I read a lot, I didn't go there before, so I'm a little ignorant about that. But I can wish for the best to come. It will be very beneficial to all the country. It's engagement of culture, and maybe we will have a lot of fun there and a lot of successful things, of course.
The other parts of the world from the younger generation, of course, are going to participate in this conference. They believe it's an important to exchange views and ideas with other people from around the world. It will give you another different kind of experience.
Of course. I was in a student activity before, a student activity that touched this point. We talk to other cultures, and I know exactly how fun is that and how informative is that. Other cultures hold a lot of development. I can know things that aren't going here, aren't happening here, and I can just exchange a view of Egypt that they don't understand, a view of the Yas of Egypt they don't understand. We can help raising the misty thing between us, misunderstandings a lot going everywhere. So I want just to clear it out. I want to make friends with other culture, not to make enemies.
In this event, you're going to meet different younger generation from around the world. What do you have in mind to discuss with them?
Seriously, I didn't make up my mind till this moment about what decisions, but I think on meeting them and saying different thoughts and ideas, it will be helpful for me to find new ideas for myself.
Well, Marwan Abdelghani, and you're a student in the Faculty of Arts at Sohag University and of course participant in the event, and Hala Abdelhamid, student of the Faculty of Mass Comm Bani Suef University and also participant in this conference. Thank you very much for joining us, and welcome once again to Nile Cruise.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And now we're moving to a quick break, so please stay tuned.